everyone. Today we are going to learn a new topic, that is statistics. So the very first thing that we should know about statistics is, what is statistics? It is a science of data. So what is actually data is? Data is nothing but any information. So any information is called as data. Let me give an example. If a survey has been conducted to collect the number of children, number of teenagers, and then number of adults and number of old people in India, then the data collected will be in a very large amount. Then how do we process it? The first step will be collecting the data, right? Then after collecting the data is raw data, right? So it will be completely mixed. So for next is to organize it, arrange it. Then after organizing it, we need to represent it, right? We need to represent. So to represent the data, we need representative data, right? The data which can represent the whole set of data, right? Before that, let me tell you, there are two kinds of representation. One is graphical method. In graphical method, we are going to draw the graph of the given data and going to represent that data. And the second one is representative method. So in representative method, we need to find a representative which can represent the set of given data. A single data which can represent the set of data. So it is nothing but the central tendency, right? Central tendency. Now, there are many methods through which we can find the central tendency, right? So we have mean. Mean is also called as average. Then we have median. Then we have mode. And every central tendency, we will be dealing with group and ungrouped data. For median, also group and ungrouped data. For mode 2, we will be having group and ungrouped data. So what is group and ungrouped data? Group data where each data will be represented. Okay. And what is ungrouped data? There you will be having the class interval. For example, 5 to 10 or 10 to 15. Something like that. So this is class interval from here to this number, from 5 to 10. So there are a few numbers which is in between that, right? So it is nothing but a class interval. So group data, we will be having class interval, but for ungrouped data, we will be specifically, distinctly representing each data, right? So in average or mean, for group data, we have three methods to find. We have direct method, we have assumed mean method, and then we have step deviation method. Okay, so we have three methods to solve the mean of the data. So now we will be just finding the value of mean, median and mode for ungrouped data. So it is ungrouped data where each data is going to represent distinctly, right? So if I am talking about the number of marks that has been scored by 5 students in a class, so one student has scored 10, then other is 20, and other is 18, and another one is 15 and 20, one more, right? So if I want to find the mean or average, okay, both are same. How do we find it? We will just add all this given data, that is 10 plus 20 plus 18 plus 15 plus 20, divided by what is the how many data have been given to you? We have been given 5 data, so we will divide it by 5. So add all this divided by 5, so it is nothing but 83 by 5, which is 16.6. So this is the method to find the mean or average for ungrouped data. Okay, so now if I want to find the median, if I want to find the median of this data. So what is a median actually? It is the middlemost value when you have arranged the data in the ascending or descending order. So your first duty is to arrange this data into ascending or descending order. So let me arrange it. 10, then after 10 it will be 15, we have then 18, we have then 20, and there is one more 20. So what is the middlemost number here? The middlemost number is 18, right? So what is the median you got? Median is 18, right? So you got the median 18. But I'll give you one more example where you have an even number of data. You can observe here the number of data is given as 5. But if there is even number of data, let me just add one more number here, 18, 20, 20. Imagine there is one more number, let it be 25. Now how would you find the median? In that case, if it is a odd number, then you can generally easily find the middle number. But if imagine there is even number of data, then if you will what is a simple method? You can keep on cancelling the first number, the last number, the next number, the next number. Then you can observe the middle two numbers are there and you don't know which is the median, right? So how do we find then? Then we will be, what do we do then? We will be just taking the average of these two, which is nothing but 18 plus 20 divided by 2. So it is nothing but 38 divided by 2, which is nothing but 19, right? So if odd number of data is there, then you can find the middlemost number, that will be the median. If there is even number of data, then you need to find the middlemost two numbers and then you need to find the average of that. Okay, then we will go for mode. What is mode? Mode is nothing but the often repeated value, the value which has been repeated more. Come back to our problem, original problem. This is the original problem. So here, which is the most repeated one? We have 10 once, we have 20 twice. You can observe 20 is 2 times and remaining all number it is once. So 20 is the mode value, right? There may be possibilities when you have no mode, or there may be possibility when you have 2 mode or 3 mode. For example, if there is one more 18 also. There is one more 18 and then there will be 2 modes, right? Because 20 is also 2 times and 18 is also 2 times. So there may be 2 mode. But so I just said you, there may be possibility that there it can have 2 or 3 modes. There will be a possibility of having many modes and it can have the possibility of having no mode as well. For example, if I have different number 10, 12, 14, 8, something like that. So no number is repeated. So it does not have any mode, right? So this is the method. How do we find mean, median and mode for ungrouped data? Why I just explained you this? Because sometime for NCERT question paper, in the NCERT question paper for board exam, they will not be asking this question for 2-3 marks. They will be asking this question for 1 mark in the multiple choice. That's it for now. In the next class, we will start working on the first exercise of statistics, that is based on finding the mean by using direct method. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon.